Growing up without our parents was a rough experience, but the worst happened when my brother got into drugs.
He spent all our savings to purchase drugs.
Isolated himself from his family members, and spent most of his time with his friends.
Wow, I did high as I did like this.
He got into many drugs from pills to weed, syrup, and he injected himself. He became very violent and got into trouble. He spent days outside without coming home. The drugs began to eat him gradually. It was painful seeing him lose his mind, but it was more painful when we lost him forever.
Stay safe. Don't do drugs. This is Narco Tales. Hello and welcome to Narco Tales, the show where we uncover the raw and real stories of those who have battled substance dependence and found their paths to redemption. My name is Neta Wedozie, your host on this transformative journey. So Sadatu, did you ever try to stop?
I tried many times to stop on my own, thinking that I can do it. But you know how withdrawals can be. So at that time, I said, Kai, even if I'm going to die because of withdrawals, Wallahi al-Azim, I'm going to stop. I will not be because of my son's death. I tried before, but this time I'm stopping for good. I can't. So that was how I made up my mind that I am going to rehab. So my husband asked me to look for any rehab. He will take me. So when my mom heard about that accident, she rushed to Bauchi. Unfortunately, that day, my husband's friend was around. He saw everything. So he was like, Umar, you need to divorce this girl. It's high time you divorce her now because she's going to kill your son. You better divorce her and take your son away. So my mom was there and he was saying that, like, we have been hearing stories about you and this girl, but I have seen it with my own eyes. You must divorce her. You must divorce her. So my mom was like, is it not for them to sit and talk and resolve issues? Because I was 17 years old when they got me married to this man. I was very innocent and clean. Why will he be saying that they should just divorce me and let her go with her mother? Even she has the right to say, Bambaka yarinya na haka ba. That was not how I gave you my daughter. I gave you Saadatu as a clean, innocent girl. Then bring back that Saadatu that I used to meet. Yes. So he was like, I just divorce her. So that was how my mom was so angry. She now took me out of the house. She took me back to Zaria. A neighbor introduced her to one place in Katsina where they normally carry people like me to him, that neighbor. So Mr. W advised her that there is this place that she can take me. So she was like, Alhamdulillah, let me just take her. So she called my cousin, there is this my cousin Hassan, Hamma Hassan, and then my sister, Auntie Zainab. So they took me to Katsina together with her and that her neighbor. So when we reached Katsina to that house, they called him Malam Niga. So Malam Niga now said, okay, he asked me what were the things I was abusing, and I told him, thinking maybe they are going to put me on drugs or something like that. So he called one of his gardi, all those almajiri that they used to stay in his house. So he asked for a kamishi kayan. I was expecting other things, but I saw them with chains and locks. So he asked for my phones. I gave my mom. Then he just started chaining me, my hands and my legs. Then I was like, what's happening? He now told my mom that this is how she's going to stay. Then I looked at my mom. I asked her, is this the kind of place that you're supposed to bring me? She was unaware of it too. Then she now looked at her neighbor and like, haka muka yi ne irin. Then he now turned like this. I was looking at their faces, all of them. Then he just turned. So he was like, Shay, you said you wanted help. I'm helping you now. This is the kind of place that she's supposed to come and get help. She started crying. Then I told her that if you really want me to stay in this place, I will stay. If this is what you want, I'm ready to stay until the day you decide to come and pick me. So according to him, when you take your child to him, you don't have the right to call. He will be the one to call you. And you don't have the right to visit.
That's terrible.
Yes. And he will be the one to call you and tell you that your child is fully recovered. You can come for him, no matter how long he's going to stay. So he told her that. She said, okay. She agreed to it. So I went to his house with chains. I now noticed that upon staying for 2 days, he started sending people to come and see me, that he will get me married to one of them. So when I realized that, I tried to contact my stepdad, telling him that, see, my mom brought me to so kind of place, and I don't know what is it about. Me that is abusing drugs, and they brought me somewhere that is only criminals that I see around. So he called my mom. Where is Saadatu? Where did you take her to? She was like, Taji, Katsina, blah, 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 blah. So my mom now called Mr. W, her neighbor. Saadatu called her dad. What happened? How did she access telephone? Now Mr. W now called the Malam. This girl called her dad. What is going on? How did she access phone? Do you know, that man entered the house with 2 men. He asked them to hold me. He started beating me. With 1, 2, there are 2 canes. They call it Dorina, but I have never seen that kind of cane in my life. He started beating me. I'm telling you, to the extent he's matching me anyhow.
Was that supposed to be part of the recovery process?
I don't know. Just because I make that phone call. See, I think there are times that maybe you will faint and recover. So I think I have fainted many times because I will black out, and then I'll still come back to you'll still continue.
I feel very upset on your behalf.
Yes. He keeps matching my chest up to now. I still have the impact of that chest matching, that he keeps matching me. Seriously, you can just imagine how brutal it was. I was wearing one Ankara. I'm telling you, it was soaked with blood all over. It was soaked with blood. Then he locked me in a room without window, one small room like that. He put padlock. He threw me into that room and then locked me with padlock. And he was telling his wives, "Kar uban da ya bata ko ruwa ko abinci."
No food, no water.
Yes. I spent 3 days without food or water. So that day, it was heavily raining. To me, I was feeling like, what if this was me in my grave? What if this is God punishing me for my sins? This is not just normal human being doing this to me. Maybe it's because of consequences of my sins. What I did to my husband, what I did to my son is payback. I was not feeling bad at all. Why? Because I feel terrible for what I did to others. So I stayed in that room for 3 days. The day he opened the door, he was like, ai zan kashe ki, in kashe banza, nawa aka yi, kashe ki, kashe banza, mamanki ma ba za ta zo ta ce ya aka yi ba. Because ta riga da ta sa hannu, in ma kin mutu, sallah kawai za a yi miki a je a binne ki. My mom signed for it, so even if I die, she don't have any reason to complain or to ask for. Dama already she knows I'm going through a lot, so they will just go and bury me. No one will ask for me because he has done it many times and he's feeling proud. No medication, nothing at all. Let me tell you, maggots came out of my body because there is no antibiotics, nothing. You can just imagine how bad all the wounds are looking. People all around, the neighbors used to come and look at me. There is akwai wata yarinya a gidan nan, they will just come and, do you know how zombies used to look like in a movie? So that was how Sa'adatu turned, like a zombie. This is just somebody like, am I Sa'adatu or am I don't know. I'm just there. My eyes are just like this, just like a zombie. So I stayed there. After 3 weeks, my mom now, so she came to check up on me, unaware. He didn't know that she was coming, even though he warned her
Not to come.
Yes, so she just appeared. And when she saw me in that situation, she said, no, this is not what she signed for. So she went to see that Mr. W, that her neighbor. He said, no, when I helped you, is it not the girl that was trying to go crazy? I helped you. Now you are telling me that you want to go and bring her back. So ba ruwana.
Subhanallah.
Ba ruwana, in za ki je ki nema, ni kake ƙara kirana. She should just go on her own. Do you know what he did? He called the malam. Kar ka bata yarinyar nan ko za ta mutu. Don't give her. Say it's help that she wanted help. So we are helping her. Don't give her. Wallahi, my mom was, I know how she can be. There is no day that passes without her praying or fasting.
We're taking a short break. We'll be right back.
I was the head boy in my primary school, senior prefect and best graduating student in my secondary school, but drug abuse almost ruined my life.
I was on an average of 2 grams of cocaine per day.
I was taking 8 ampoules of pentazosine daily.
European shisha, cocaine.
I became a user, a dealer, and a gangster.
I saw other users drowning. I knew I didn't want to be like them, but I was already trapped.
My family disowned me.
My employment was terminated.
I sold my car, sold my house. I'll go out well-dressed and return shoeless, shirtless in exchange for drugs.
I was seeing things that were not real, and I once stabbed myself because I felt something crawling under my skin.
I contacted NDLEA and started therapy.
I spent 3 months in therapy.
I spent 8 months.
It's easy to relapse, but your mind has to be stronger than the cravings.
Drugs does not love you. You are not the one using drugs. Drugs are the one using you. Say no to drug abuse.
Welcome back to Narco Tales. Let's get back into our conversation.
People will be telling her, mun san mutumin nan faɗan rikici ne. Ki ya aka yi ma kika san wurin? How did you even know about this place? Is so person who I'm trying to get help for my Sa'adatu. So at the end of the day, she had to follow through Father Katsina. So she just went to them. So that was how they came to him after 2 months. After that 3 weeks, she's been trying to make connection how to get help so that she'll go and bring me back. So that was how I spent 2 months in that house. So all of a sudden, she just appeared. She told him that she's taking me. And he said, okay, you're taking her. Okay, come to the house. So when we entered, he asked for, what do you call it? Zarto. Is it the one they used to call, the one they used to cut chains?
Okay.
Yeah, they have to use that to cut the chains. So they cut the chains and he asked me to pack my things and follow her. So that was it. How I left his house back to Zaria. So my body was just waiting for me to come back home. So as soon as we reached home, then
That's
I
your mom's
fall.
house?
Yes, then I fall seriously sick.
Subhanallah.
Yes, I was very sick. She took me to the hospital. I was admitted then for another 1 month. So I started recovering gradually. So that was how I started my recovery journey from my mom's house. And after 2-3 months staying at home, just staying at home, engaging with my family, she will be like, anytime she sees me sitting quiet, she will be like, come sit down with me. Let's discuss, what do you want to do, and stuff like that. See, be talking with your sisters, because I always isolate myself, thinking that everybody hates me. Even when I was back, thinking that nobody loves me, I was just me all alone. But she kept trying to bring me back a little. So, and later I asked her that I want to join Islamia. Then she said, okay, you can go to the Islamia. So I started going to Islamia. I'll be in the Islamia and she will send one of my sisters just to come and check whether I'm still around. Or she'll just be the one to come and just check and see, okay, she's there. Then she'll go back. Around 2017, then I wrote JAM. I wrote my post-UTME too. I got it, so I got admission into Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria. So actually, school was part of my recovery too, because it keeps me busy after Katsina. So in fact, I started tailoring. She bought me a sewing machine for me too, because I had passion for sewing when I was a girl. So she's bought a sewing machine for me to start sewing. So after I got my admission, then I started going to school.
What about your husband and your son? Were you in contact with them?
There was no contact, because there was a time after my mom took me out of Bauchi. I left my son with my husband. She took me out. So there was a day I went to Bauchi. I kidnapped him from school. I brought him back to Zaria. So he was like, where is Mahmoud? They went to pick him up, but Mahmoud was missing. So he now later found out that I was the one who took him. So he came to Zaria. That was before my mom took me to Katsina. So that was the time I went to Bauchi to kidnap him. So he made sure that when he came, he didn't meet me at home. I was at the neighbor's house. My mom asked me to go and greet her friend. So I went to the neighbor's house. What happened is just within 10 minutes. So he came with his friend, telling my mom that another friend, because he don't talk. That his friend was telling my mom that ba ita ba Mahmud, since she want to kill him. There is no me and Mahmud. And my mom was like, what is happening? Just because she went to carry the son, it's her son. She has the right to see him, even though what I did was wrong for me to go and pick him. So, but the way they came, then that was the time he said, okay, he divorced me officially. We are no more together and he's taking his son away, blah, 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 blah. Can you believe when I just entered house, my mom was like, Zokiji, Zokiji, Zokiji. So you know how mothers can be. So she started telling me that, children, but no matter what happened, they'll still come back to you. So the moment she started saying that,
you just knew that
something happened. Then I was like, I started asking my sister, where is Mahmoud? Where is Barkindo? She said, Anzo and Okish. I was like, what? I was like, just within 10 minutes. Then my mom said, see, I said, no. She said, no. I should just be patient. So it took me 1 year, 3 months before I set my eyes on Mahmoud, before I heard his voice. So that was my recovery journey.
I don't know what to say. I forgot myself. It felt like you were talking to me because I really enjoyed your story. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Nathan.
What advice do you have for people out there who are currently struggling?
Well, I will advise them to be determined, because anything without determination. You see, drug addiction is something that during my journey, there were times that I feel like it's only my mom that is forcing me to leave it. I was not determined to leave it. Each time she made an effort for me to stop, I see it as if, hi, ana hana ni jin daɗi ne, because I still want to continue until when I met my own when I made my own decision that this is the time for me to stop, because it's really doing a lot to my health, it's doing a lot to my relationships with family and friends. In fact, it has damaged everything. So it's high time for me to stop.
And that's it on today's episode. If Sadatu can survive, you can too. Remember, if you or anyone you know is struggling with substance abuse or dependence, reach out to the NDLEA's call center on 0800 1020 3040. Until next time, I remain your host, Neta Widozi.
NDLA, the transparency is there in the sense that after we have gotten the forfeiture, then we'll hand over the court judgment, the forfeiture, to the Prosecution of Crime Directorate. From there now, the disposal of these assets strictly lies on the Prosecution of Crime Directorate. The chairman, in order to ensure transparency, did not leave only the Prosecution of Crime Directorate to now dispose of these assets. So he formed Assets Disposal Committee to ensure transparency of this of the disposal of these assets. And when they follow procedure also, it must pass through the Bureau for Public Procurement and all the necessary procedures before it is finally disposed. And a designated account is also opened in the central bank, where the proceeds that come from the disposal of assets go directly to the government account, so the government will use it for other development.
Don't do drugs, don't do drugs, don't try it though. He go choke you up, he go steal your sunshine up, he go shock you up. He don't kill him any youth for my area, even for your area. When you start it to stop, it not go easy. As you dey drag am go, he dey drag you down. Water come out from my eyes, oh, when I remember all the guys, oh, where many of them kicking bucket, oh, some cut to socket, oh, make we don't forget, oh, no they talk it, oh, say, don't do drugs, rock up you see body, oh, don't do drugs, don't go wound your busy body. If you die, you go sad, oh. Oh yeah, help me tell somebody. Say, rock up, you see body, oh. Body, oh. Body, oh.
This message is brought to you by the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA.